Hi everybody, welcome to the QB School. I'm JT O'Sullivan. Today we are looking at drive out the concept and really in-depth one game. The Rams NFC Championship game came up huge, 3 big completions. Fired up to see exactly how it kind of evolved over the course of the game. If you are into the details, the X's and O's, this is the video for you. Let's get into it. Welcome to the QB School. So this video is a small sample size of what is available over on the Quarterback School Patreon community this week. And really, this is a good example of how you can take the long form videos, the full game analysis, and start to see the patterns that emerge, whether it's in coverage, pass protection, or play calling and concepts. And so this shows the same play 3 different times, 3 big completions in the game, and how the read of it can kind of evolve and how you can see the evidence from either the images on the sideline or the game film, and how communication on the sideline can allow a big play to happen over the course of the game. And so if you're interested in this type of analysis, this type of in-depth detail, I think you will love the Quarterback School Patreon community. As for this one, let's get into it. Enjoy. All right, so the drive out concept. Love the drive concept. Have an X's and O video on it. It's a drive up top, out to the boundary down here to the bottom, or really the field to the bottom. Got the must outside release clear go, the out. This is kind of a bit of a gnarly throw with that corner, being able to come down and make this play, and we'll talk about it from the wide here. 6-person half slide protection. Beautiful catch. I mean, ridiculous catch, right? Dangerous catch too, because you got that corner coming down into you as well. And it's really important to see that corner for a few different reasons. One, in this game, it's going to turn into a big, big play in a few clips. But what is this concept? I mean, I can't think of, when I think of McVay, if I thought of one drop back play, it would be this. So this is the drive concept. That's shallow, coming from the, and it's man, you're going to keep running. Zone, you can settle up. Up top, you get a chance for a little rub here with a basic, which is just an in route in the West Coast world. And then, so that's the drive concept. Usually the back checks out like this, and you think of it as that old school triangle West Coast read. Now you tether that with the out concept down here. So you get a must outside release go down here, and then you get that out. So often referred to as zebra. So drive, zebra out, flanker drive, zebra out, whatever. That third receiver in West Coast world is often called the zebra. And so when you tag it with this, you can come out here and usually read this saying, this is almost an alert, and we'll talk about what that alert looks like. It's 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to the check down. And it's just a left to right or right to left read. I can think of many times McVay, Goff have run this. We run it 3 times in this game for the Rams. And so when you run this and you get this must outside release go, it's important that it's must outside release, because that needs to have this corner. You want him to turn with that and get his eyes to the sideline, eyes to the receiver to open up this out. Because if this corner is looking through the number 2, so if he's looking through the release of 2, playing any iteration of quarters, bracket, palms, whatever, where he's got a call to keep his eyes through there and he can get depth and drive this out, that can turn into an ambulance shot really quickly. And it almost is here. Beautiful catch. And if it's not there, then you have the drive to the basic to the check down. And really my favorite iteration of this for the back is when the back's on the other side and comes up and runs what most West Coast people call a burst. So you get the drive going, you get the basic hunting up the middle, and then you get the burst coming out the other way. It's my absolute favorite version of it. But they do a great job, probably the best in the league, the Rams, for a long time running this concept married together. So again, watch the corner down here to the bottom. See how that almost, I'm not a guru for San Francisco 49ers defense, but that's playing, quarters, maybe palms-ish, just with how 4 is squatting. See how he squats like that on the throw? So he's looking through Stafford, through the number 2, can kind of drive on that. He's about to make a play on that thing, and then watch the safety up top. See the safety drive, looks like he goes to the number 1, almost like the corner's yelling something, because he's driving to the outside vertical of number 1. Really important to pay attention to, because they come back and hit Beckham Jr. later on a massive play on this exact concept, y'all. So just because you run it once doesn't mean you can't come back to a number of times. They run it really effectively 3 times in this game at least. The only thing I'd love to say from Stafford here, I just think he could help himself if he got lined up to throw to the left a little bit better. He looks like he's lined up to throw like down that near hash. His feet not his eyes and his shoulders. That's a beautiful catch from Kupp. Really nice job. So then they come back and do it again. Okay. Now we come back, we're running it the opposite way. It's not quite as clean at the bottom because they asked the tight end to stay in and chip Bosa, but it's the same play. First, the same corner. Now watch the corner. You tell me, what would you do with this if you were the quarterback? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When he settles his feet, you'd love to throw that go up top. As soon as the corner settles his feet right there, let it rip. Oh, chance for a massive play there. And I'm telling you that that's exactly what they're looking at on the sidelines. They're communicating, hey, if we come back to out, let's take a shot down the field because that corner is cheating. We've run it twice now at 4. Again, watch 12 come across on the drive. I mean, Stafford's got an absolute hose here to be able to be kind of, I wouldn't say, he's not late. He's just in rhythm, ripping that thing, putting it right on the body and that corner coming down. Can't make the tackle. But right there, Beckham needs to go right to the sideline and go, let's call that again and throw it to me. He's probably saying that on every concept, but that one, he's going to have the image to back it up. So read that corner. He settles his feet. Okay, if for some reason, say 24, the nickel up top, say he stays with Kupp and runs out underneath that out, then you've got the drive coming to him to the basic. And the basic is not quite as good when you ask him to chip, just because it'll take forever to get it into that space. But you can see how you get the ball down to the drive. And this is the same play, same game, to go to the Super Bowl. This is not a new concept. And it's working. 3 massive completions here. As the next one is really a game-defining play. So the next one, now we've run it a number of times. It's 2nd and 10, 4th quarter, bottom of the screen. Read that corner. Again, we go at 4. He's going to settle his feet. Got him. I mean, y'all, this is a 3rd time in the same game to go to the Super Bowl. You can see Stafford give just a little shrug, just the smallest shrug right there. And I'll let it play fast here so you can see it. And then we get the penalty on the end of this thing with the hit. But this is drive out. Thing of beauty. 7-person protection. Got him, finally. And the penalty after a dropped fair catch punt interception. I mean, what a massive swing. 2-play swing. And you can see one down here in the bottom of the screen communicating what the coverage is with the corner, huh? No rip. Again, what does he do? I thought he gave a little bit of a shrug from the sideline view. That's a dime of a throw to the field, wide side. My goodness. Great special arm talent here for sure. But love the play call, love the design, love going back to it after it's been so successful. And you knew you were going to get a shot with that corner, right? You can see how it developed over the course of the game. The first one, he was kind of there. Second one, he definitely came up. Third one, we got him. Just outstanding. This is the thing that I think you can really start to see when you start watching the entire games. That when you watch, whether the TV broadcast or even the, snippets of highlights from the All-22, it's hard to tell the full story. But when you can see these plays back to back to back, really game-defining concept and plays. So that is a wrap. Drive out. Love the concept. McVay and company have been running it at a high level forever. Excited to see if it shows itself in the Super Bowl as well as for this one. Thanks so much for hanging to the end. I will see you next time. Have a good one.